All right, welcome everyone. A little bit different setting today. I decided to bring this one out from my shop. Pretty good lighting out here. It could be better, but I'm having a little difficulty inside getting the right lighting I wanted for this video. I want to try to do a little bit better job. And using a Rogue NTG video mic, man, this thing's fantastic. I love the audio quality on this thing. I'm not sponsored by them. It's just a really good product. So my contact in China sent me an Ewmeet tablet holder adapter for camera tripod. Easily turn your regular camera tripod into a tablet stand. Adjustable size 7 to 10.2 inches. So we'll talk a little bit about the features, and we're going to unbox it, of course, let you look at it, and I'll put my iPad in it. It'll hold, of course, different sizes of iPads or tablets, and I'm not sure exactly. I think there is an instruction sheet in here, but it's pretty straightforward. So let's get this unboxed and take a look at it. Okay, it's a little bit different style of video. I'm trying to toy around with some little up close and personal things, and give you a little bit better idea of maybe more of a realistic approach to this stuff, and not necessarily so much working around tripods and all that. That's kind of a huge pain, and I have to flip images. And but anyway, let me know what you think of this different style, and if this doesn't work, then we'll go back to something else. But so this little piece just threaded on right here. I'll do that again. This is the piece that'll actually adapt. You'll screw into the 1/4 inch threads on your tripod. So if your tripod has the larger threads, this will not work unless you use an adapter, and they're readily available. They're all over the place. So setting this aside for now, we'll get back to that little ball adjustment. I have to remember to look in the, I have had so much trouble. I've had corrupt files. I was using GoPros. I've already filmed this video twice, and my GoPro has corrupted the files. It's been awful. But so this, we're going to look at the instruction. Is there instructions? No, it doesn't come with instructions. You just kind of have to figure it out. But it tells you on the back, where is it? Close and open. So you just twist this right here. And then this will adjust for your length. Which one? Where does it go? Did I lock it? No. Okay. There we go. So as you can see, it's all plastic construction. Feels like an ABS, but don't quote me on that. It's not listed. So it goes from this size to this size. It's going to fit quite a large tablet, but I don't think it will hold the largest iPad. I'm not even sure what they're called. Maybe the Pros or Max or something like that, but I don't think it'll hold that. So you find your size you want. And this is a little bit glitchy. Once you lock it down, it feels like you kind of have to. There you go, but it's real secure. Let's check this out. Yeah, there's no creaking or anything like that. Let's see if I'm going to loosen it again. Yeah, so maybe it's just when it's fully closed and I lock it, it was having an issue. So there's locked. Yeah, and it could be just used. It's just brand new. I've never used this, so she just sent it to me. So nice cushions in the top right here, and then the side right there, the back plate. And it also comes with more. I don't know exactly everything that it comes with, but it looks like it comes with another back cushion and different types of thicknesses in the padding. And I assume that would be maybe if you wanted to, it wasn't quite fitting what you had, I assume maybe you could adapt and you could put more padding here to maybe make it smaller. No. That's just, like I said, it doesn't come with any instructions, and it doesn't talk about that on the box anywhere. I'll link this in the description. It was kind of hard for me to find on Amazon. This is where this has come from and where you can purchase it. But it's not expensive. Now let's put it on a little tiny, actually I don't have I'm using my tiny tripod, but let's get the adapter back on it. And I'll show you more about that. And it just spins. Let me do that again. Did I get it? No, I didn't get it. I'm going the wrong direction. What's happening? All right, so you can't just, you got to spin this on like this. And the bottom wheel is your tightening adjustment. So get it basically on there. And then you just spin that to tighten it. So that's real secure. Nice little ball movement, and this screw on the back side tightens down this mechanism here. So you got this, and that tightens it down. 1/4 inch threads. Right on. Let's put this on a tripod and I'll show you. Okay, so for this aluminum tilt-all tripod, it's a nice quality tripod, and it also I happen to have 1/4-inch threads with it. So, I mean, it's just straightforward, and I'll keep my hands out of the way when I'm doing it. Let me tilt this down so you can get a better shot of the actual, there we go, that's better. All right, so that's just simple. I'm just rotating the knurled nut inside here. I mean, this is not rocket science, but just give you an idea how secure it all feels. Tighten that down pretty well. All right, now my tripod is set at its narrowest, so it's trying to tilt over on me. But all right, here we go. So let me loosen this up. All right, now I've noticed, this is interesting. I've noticed that I'm not allowed to turn this nut because of the base of the tripod. So that is a concern, and you would remedy that by just washing this up. It's not something you should have to do, so I don't care for that. And because the only way you could do that is if your tripod didn't have body adjustments. See, like mine, I can do this, and I can also tilt it down. So you can get by with that by just setting this straight up before you screw it onto your tripod. But I feel like that's an oversight, and I don't think you should have to do that. So let's get some iPads. I'm gonna get 2 different sizes and just put them in there and see how we like it. So talking about construction, I tried to put this iPad in it. It is just the larger version of the iPad. I don't know the model numbers, but it will not go in with the OtterBox Defender Series case. It's just something to note. The pads on the back, on the top right here, are keeping it out far enough to where I can't use it with this big case. And most likely, I mean, it would be nice to be able to put it in with a case, but doing so would make the mount so big it wouldn't work well with things that didn't have a case. And I can see that point. But this will work just fine. This is an iPad mini, and I put a little down pressure right here and lock it in. A little bit of friction. Let's see if I can get a little tighter. Yeah, it went to that next notch on the locking mechanism, and it works just fine. Yeah, I feel confident that I'm not going to drop it. So that worked great. And I'll show you. Let's take this out. And on the back of it, there is a through pin right here going all the way through the locking mechanism. I like that. It's not just a sonic welded mechanism. So it seems like, in theory, that should last longer than just something that was either plastic welded or, in some way, or glued. That never works. But as far as construction, I wish they had made the distance between the bottom of this wing nut and the base. I wish that was a little bit further so you could actually use this while it was attached to a tripod. That's an oversight, something they could work on. But wide range of uses. I'm going to try to link this in the description. But what this Ewmeet tablet holder, it was not what it was listed at on the item, the actual listing itself. So I'm not sure what to call it, and I'm not even sure who makes it or what company makes it. So I may get with my my contact in China, and I may try to get that straight for you. But I am definitely going to link it in the description where you can buy it. But it may not be called the same thing. There are several similar mounts out there like this. But anyway, I hope that was informative, and let me know what you think of this new format. A little bit better lighting out here in the shop. I like it. Talk to you later. Okay, so I did a little bit more research. I wanted to make sure I knew what I was talking about. This will not hold the iPad Pro 12. It's just too big. And to give you an idea, I think for most people, unless your case is super, super thin, you're going to need to take your case off your iPad. Or Samsung tablets. I don't have any knowledge of those and how thick they are or anything, but you can get an idea of how thick this is. So look at there. That's not going to be very thick. Now, granted, you could probably take these pads off and create a system where you can put in something thicker, but you're going to reduce your friction. And so you run the risk of just dropping your iPad, and that would not, or tablet of choice, and that wouldn't be good. So just consider that. I think you're probably going to want to take your case off or be forced to take your case off to use this type of mount. But, I was confident that it was pretty secure. Let's put mine back in it And it won't hold this. I got this cheap Walmart spec case. It was just like on clearance for my little iPad mini, and it will not fit in this either. And it might have if it didn't have this little back foldable cover on it, and it's a major pain to take it out here. All right, so let's go ahead and do this again. See if I'm any better at it. What's happening? Okay, there we go. Close it down. Depending on the way you orient it, you know, forward-facing camera, rear-facing. Push down, tighten. Yeah, that's really secure. I wouldn't have a problem with taking it out of the case for this. Yeah, it's fine. So that's my review of the. Now, it actually had a different name. There was a different name that the company that she told me, and I'll have to link that in the description too. But it doesn't match what it says on the box for some reason. So we'll get to the bottom of that, and I'll put it all in the description. Thanks for watching.